Luna walked through the crowds as she stalked her prey. Silver was right there, drinking a red liquid that Luna's nose said wasn't wine, though she had no idea what it actually was. She made a note to look into that. New drinks were rare, but she had been napping for a while in the last few millennia. Silver was still talking to some dukeling, but Luna turned a glare on the younger woman, who wilted and made an excuse to free Silver's attention. "Was that really necessary, Luna?" Luna nodded firmly. "Yes, we need to speak." Silver gestured with their cup, and Luna once more tried to peg who Silver was behind the mask. Luna had correctly pegged Madame Terror, the Yellow Mask, as Jebediah Tallow, only a few hundred years after the switch, but she had never been able to settle on who Silver was. "Does it need to be right now? I was having a lovely conversation with Duchess Wressel, and you scared her off." Feeling the Emperor's eyes land on her, Luna knew he was protecting their conversation from prying eyes and ears, so she spoke frankly. Yes, it does. I know you have your little Project Breach, and I want in. I've sent messages, but nobody's answering." Silver sighed as if she were the one being exasperating. "You shouldn't even know the name of that project, but the answer is simple. We don't need to take advantage of the Pather Continued Management subclause to bring you in. The Army's instructors are more than enough for the group's needs." Luna didn't believe that for a second and called Silver out. "I'm the best there is. Half the team have had classes with me, and you already asked me for a consult when Light and Shadow finish the path. Why are you playing games now?" Silver sighed again, but Luna caught the theatrics in it this time, realizing she was about to get screwed. "We simply don't need your help. We have plenty of trainers and teachers already involved, and with 2 groups of Ascenders, your particular brand of mentorship isn't needed. They can push one another to ever higher standards perfectly fine on their own. No outside assistance required." Luna let that excuse roll around her tongue before she responded. "Bullshit." Silver let their mask smirk. "Perhaps. But for the first time, Luna, I have something you want that you can't just waltz your way into. You need direct approval for the position. And after all the times I've asked you for favors, I'm going to make you bleed for this one. And don't bother trying to go around me to King Rusty or the Emperor. I've already spoken to them. It's my approval you need, not theirs." Luna felt a tooth start to elongate, but she controlled it as she considered her response. Part of her was tempted to simply resume her nap. She had been in the middle of the most delightful dream when she was woken up, and it had only been a century and a half. She could probably get back to it if she tried. But there had never been an opportunity like this before, and there could well never be one like this again. 2 sets of Ascenders at the same tier? Ascenders knew how many other elites she'd never been able to sink her claws into. This was an opportunity to carve something truly transcendent into the sculpture of the realm. She wouldn't be life-altering to any of them, that much was certain. Ascenders were already close to perfect through sheer necessity. But this was quite possibly the closest thing to perfection that could ever exist. She desperately needed to get in.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.